Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. How are you today? Today I am here with Olivia, and today we are going to talk about travel and vacations.
Hello, everyone. I am very happy to be here today. Let's start our conversation.
Traveling is so much fun, Olivia. Do you like to travel?
Yes, Alex, I love to travel. It is my favorite thing to do.
Me too. When you think of a vacation, what do you think of?
I think of the beach, the sun, and relaxation. What about you?
I think of big cities, old buildings, and delicious food.
That sounds interesting. People like different kinds of vacations.
That is true. Some people like quiet places, and some people like busy places.
Yes, today let's talk about our past vacations and our dream vacations.
That is a wonderful idea. Let's start with a simple question. Where did you go on your last vacation?
On my last vacation, I went to a small town by the sea.
Oh, really? How was the weather there?
The weather was beautiful. It was sunny every day.
That sounds fun. Did you swim in the sea?
Yes, I swam every morning. The water was a little cold, but it was nice.
I love the beach. Who did you go with?
I went with my family. I went with my parents and my brother.
Family vacations are very special. How long did you stay there?
We stayed there for 5 days. It was a short vacation, but we enjoyed it.
5 days is a good amount of time for a beach trip. Did you stay in a hotel?
No, we did not stay in a hotel. We stayed in a small house near the beach.
Oh, a beach house. That is very comfortable. Did you cook your own food?
We cooked breakfast at home, but we ate dinner at local restaurants.
Eating local food is the best part of traveling. What did you eat for dinner?
We ate a lot of fresh fish and chips. It was delicious.
Wow, I am hungry now just thinking about it.
Me too, Alex. What about your last vacation? Where did you go?
On my last vacation, I went to a big city. I went to New York.
Wow, New York is a very famous city. Was it your first time there?
Yes, it was my first time. I was very excited.
How did you travel there? Did you take a train or a plane?
I took a plane. The flight was about 4 hours long.
Do you like flying on planes, Alex?
I think flying is okay, but it can be tiring. I like looking out the window at the clouds.
Yes, the view from a plane window is always beautiful. What did you do in New York?
I walked a lot. I walked in Central Park. It is a huge park in the middle of the city.
I see pictures of Central Park all the time. Is it beautiful in real life?
Yes, it is very beautiful. There are many trees, bridges, and people walking their dogs.
That sounds lovely. Did you visit any museums?
Yes, I visited a very big art museum. I saw many famous paintings.
That sounds interesting. Did you get lost in the city? New York is very big.
I got lost one time, but I used a map on my phone, so I found my way back quickly.
Thank goodness for smartphones. Maps make traveling much easier today.
I agree. In the past, people used big paper maps. That was much harder.
That is true. Now, let's take a quick moment for our listeners.
Good idea, Olivia. Hey everyone, what about you? Do you prefer a vacation at the beach or a vacation in a big city? Please write your answer in the comments.
Yes, we want to read your answers. And if you are enjoying this conversation, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.
Thank you, everyone. Now, Olivia, let's talk about how we pack our bags for a trip.
Oh, packing. Packing can be difficult. Do you pack a heavy suitcase or a light suitcase?
I try to pack a light suitcase, but I always pack too many clothes.
I think many people do that. What do you always bring with you?
I always bring my camera, my passport, a comfortable pair of shoes, and a phone charger.
Those are very important items. A passport is the most important thing for international travel.
Exactly. Have you ever traveled to another country, Olivia?
Yes, I have. I went to France 3 years ago.
Wow, France is beautiful. Did you speak French there?
Only a little bit. I know simple words like bonjour and merci.
Bonjour means hello, and merci means thank you, right?
Yes, that is correct. The local people were very nice when I tried to speak their language.
That is an important tip for travelers. It is good to learn a few simple words of the local language.
I agree. It shows respect to the people who live there.
Olivia, do you think language is a big problem when you travel?
Sometimes it is hard, but it is also fun to try.
Yes, people usually understand if you use hand signs or smile.
A smile is universal. Everyone understands a smile.
That is beautiful, Olivia. By the way, how do you usually book your trips?
I buy my plane tickets online. I look for cheap tickets.
Do you use specific websites for that?
Yes, I use travel websites to compare prices. It saves money.
That is a smart way to travel. What about hotels?
I read hotel reviews before I book a room.
Reviews are very helpful. You can see what other people think.
Exactly. If a hotel has bad reviews, I do not stay there.
Me neither. I prefer clean and quiet hotels.
Cleanliness is very important, especially when you are tired.
Yes, after a long day of walking, you need a good sleep.
What is your favorite way to travel around a new city, Alex?
I love walking, but I also like taking the subway or metro.
Subways are fast and usually cheap.
Yes, and you can see how local people travel every day.
That is a great observation. Taxis are too expensive for me.
I agree. Taxis cost a lot of money, especially from the airport.
Yes, airport taxis are the most expensive.
Olivia, this brings us to a great learning moment for our English beginners. Let's stop and look at some of the words we just used.
Great idea, Alex. This is our learning section. Let's talk about the word vacation.
Yes, in American English, people say vacation, but in British English, people often say holiday.
That is a useful point. Vacation and holiday mean the same thing here. A time when you do not go to work or school and you relax or travel.
Let's give an example sentence. I am going on vacation next week.
Or you can say, I am going on holiday next week. Both are correct.
Perfect. Now, let's look at some verbs we used today. We talked about our past trips, so we used past tense verbs.
Yes, we used the verb go. The past tense of go is went.
Go is an irregular verb. It does not take ed at the end. We do not say goed. We say went.
Let's give an example. Yesterday, I went to the supermarket. Or, last year, I went to France.
Excellent. We also used another irregular verb, swim. Olivia, what is the past tense of swim?
The past tense of swim is swam. S-W-A-M.
Yes, for example, I swam in the sea on my last vacation.
What about a regular verb? A regular verb is easy because we just add -ed at the end.
Like the verb walk, the past tense is walked.
Let's talk about the pronunciation of walked. The ed at the end sounds like a quick T sound. Listen closely. Walked.
Yes, walked, not walked. Let's give an example sentence. I walked all day in the city.
Perfect. We also use the phrase get lost. Alex, what does get lost mean when traveling?
Get lost means you do not know where you are. You cannot find your hotel or your street.
The past tense of get lost is got lost. For example, I got lost in the big museum.
That is a very useful phrase to know. If you are lost, you can ask someone, "Excuse me, I am lost. Can you help me?"
Yes, that is a very polite and simple sentence. I am lost. Can you help me?
Now let's talk about the word book. Usually, book means something you read.
Yes, but as a verb, to book means to reserve or buy in advance.
For example, I need to book a flight, or I need to book a hotel room.
That is correct. It means you pay for it before you go.
Let's look at the word flight. A flight is a journey in a plane.
Yes, you can say, my flight is at 2 o'clock.
Great. What about luggage or baggage? What do they mean?
They mean your suitcases and bags that you take on a trip.
Is luggage countable or uncountable?
It is uncountable. We do not say luggages. We say luggage or pieces of luggage.
That is a very important grammar rule. I have 2 pieces of luggage, not I have 2 luggages.
Very good. Now let's look at the word souvenir. What is a souvenir?
A souvenir is something you buy to remember your holiday, like a magnet or a t-shirt.
Yes, I always buy refrigerator magnets as souvenirs.
Me too. My refrigerator is covered with travel magnets.
That is so fun. I think many people love collecting magnets.
I hope these tips are helpful for our beginner learners. Now, let's go back to our main discussion about travel.
Let's do it. Alex, let's talk about dream vacations. If you could go anywhere in the world tomorrow, where would you go?
Oh, that is a big question. I think I would go to Japan.
Japan! That sounds amazing. Why do you want to visit Japan?
I want to see Mount Fuji. I also want to ride the super-fast bullet trains and eat authentic sushi.
Wow, that does sound like a dream vacation. Japan has a beautiful mix of old culture and modern technology.
Yes, exactly. What about you, Olivia? Where is your dream vacation destination?
My dream is to visit Italy.
Italy is a fantastic choice. Why Italy?
I want to see the old buildings in Rome, like the Colosseum, and I really love Italian food. I want to eat real Italian pizza and pasta every single day.
Pizza and pasta in Italy. That sounds perfect. Italy is very famous for its food and history.
Yes, it is. I think traveling helps us design by the world, learn about the world, and try new things.
I agree completely. It makes our minds bigger.
That is a nice way to say it. Traveling makes our minds bigger.
Have you ever tried any Italian food in your city?
Yes, but I am sure it tastes better in Italy.
Oh, definitely. Food always tastes best in its home country.
That is so true. What about Japanese food? Have you tried sushi before?
Yes, I eat sushi often. It is very fresh and healthy.
I like sushi too, but sometimes raw fish makes me nervous.
That is normal for many people. You can try cooked sushi first.
That is a good idea. Maybe I will try that next time.
Olivia, do you prefer traveling in summer or winter?
I prefer traveling in summer because I love warm weather.
Summer is great for the beach, but it can be very hot in big cities.
That is true. New York in summer must be very hot.
Yes, it was very hot when I went there. I drank a lot of water.
Drinking water is very important when you walk a lot.
Do you prefer to travel alone or with friends?
I prefer to travel with friends or family. Traveling alone can be lonely.
I agree. It is nice to share experiences with someone you love.
Yes, you can talk about the trip together for many years.
Do you remember that beautiful beach?
Exactly. It creates wonderful memories.
Traveling alone has some good points too. You can choose everything yourself.
That is true. You do not have to wait for anyone.
Yes, you can wake up whenever you want and eat whatever you want.
But for me, sharing is better.
I understand. Everyone has their own travel style.
What is your favorite travel memory, Alex?
My favorite memory is watching the sunset from a high building in New York.
Wow, that sounds romantic and beautiful.
It was. The sky was orange and purple.
My favorite memory is sitting by the sea with my family, listening to the waves.
That sounds very peaceful, Olivia.
It was perfect. I forgot about all my work stress.
That is what a vacation is for, to forget about stress and relax.
Yes, we all need a break sometimes.
Now, let's check in with our listeners one more time.
Yes, listeners, tell us, where is your dream vacation? If you could buy a plane ticket today, where would you fly? Tell us in the comment section down below.
We love reading about your favorite places and your dream travels. It gives us good ideas for our own trips, too.
Yes, it does. Traveling connects people from all over the world.
That is so true. Do you think learning English helps you travel?
Oh, absolutely. English is used in almost every country.
Yes, signs at international airports are always in English.
Hotel staff and restaurant workers usually speak some English too.
So learning English is very useful for travelers.
Yes, it gives you confidence when you visit a new place.
That is a great reason to keep practicing English every day.
I agree completely. Our listeners are doing a great thing.
Well, Olivia, our time for today's episode is almost finished.
Oh, time went by so fast. Today was a lot of fun.
I enjoyed our conversation today about travel and vacations. It was wonderful.
Thank you everyone for listening to our podcast today. We hope you learned some new English words and phrases.
Keep practicing your English every day. You are doing a great job.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.